Las Vegas this week, a policeman pulled someone over and his body cam caught this thing, glowing thing, like hit the earth. And then where it hit, they got a couple calls from people that said that they're looking at the crashed thing. This is weird. The guy was calling, he's like, hey, something just crashed in our yard. And they're like, okay, we actually got reports of something coming down from the sky or whatever. He's like, you're not going to believe me, but
out with it.
There's two beings standing.
What do you mean?
They look weird. And she's like, can you describe them? And he's like, again, they look like they're 8 to 10 feet tall. Their eyes are...
all over the body?
No, he said their eyes are really big. And then, like, the police came, and the police was like, I'm not calling you crazy, man, because I saw something crash.
Fall down.
He's like, honestly, just stay inside, and if you see it, you have my permission to do something.
Like, shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
and then...
you're scared right now. You can tell by body language.
But then, when the cops came to the crash site, everything was gone.
I love that. Everything was gone. Yeah, that was me teaching Sarah how to drive a UFO. And we had to morph. We got these little, like a translator, but only they're a picturator. And then we can just morph into them big monster looking things and make people know that we're not real, because
I thought you looked like those in general.
All I hear is fan.
Yeah, I could imagine. Could you imagine, seriously?
Two 10-foot beings in the backyard with big eyes? No.
I knew they were some
kind of... all I hear is fan.
I hear the fan, but I do hear Walt.
All I hear is fan. I don't even hear Walt anymore. I had to get those sound. Sorry, I suck.
Uh-oh, is that my other... oh, shit, hold on.
Yeah, it sounds like water. Hey, Susan. Nice to see you. Hey, Nos. How you doing? By the way, I've decided to take this week off for a live stream, and we're going to come back on the 20th with a special guest. and Nos, who's also going to be featured on the channel.
Yeah, it's good job of taking this week off. That's good.
Well, we're going to do a special pop.
Esmeralda. Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a special pop-up next week sometime with Sarah, Walt, and Gigi and myself, and do a live stream on UFO Man. So that'll be different. And we're going to talk about a lot of different things. But because I don't have enough time to plan for the topics for Wednesday, I decided to take Wednesday off. And we will definitely have a live stream on the 20th with Nos and all her immense knowledge, along with a guest who is allegedly the head of the New York State MUFON organization. Hi, Walt. You sound better now.
Oh, that was that damn. I don't know why. I don't know why my computer is running like shit. It's the only one that's doing it on StreamYard. Everything else fucking responds fast as frick. But when it comes to StreamYard on that one computer, it's just slow. It's like you'll click. I clicked fucking mute and it never did mute.
Thanks, Esmeralda. I'm glad that you liked the photo. I was just having some fun making a poster one day.
Okay, now let's see here.
I also have one that Sarah made, and I'll put it up in a little while.
Well, I didn't make anything. What are you saying?
You put the my logo on the mask.
Oh, that was like 100 years ago. I forgot. Sorry.
Well, remember I was working on it tonight, and I made a new one.
Right, yeah. Well, I just forget because most of my shit that I ever make never gets past anybody's eyes. So I forgot that you saw it.
Thanks, Susan. I'm glad you were able to watch the entire live. It was a good live. It probably could have gone for 6 hours if I wouldn't have wrapped it up.
Yeah.
Because Gabber Beast TV had a ton of information. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a part 2 on the moon and have Nos get into it a little deeper, what her perceptions of the moon are and how it was created and put into place and things that are going on with the moon now. And that's very important that we get that information out. So,
I'm going to smoke weed. I need your beer.
So we're going to do that. But we're also going to have Sarah on.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are. We're going to have Sarah, My Flock is Everywhere, on, but not on the 20th. We're going to do it on a different day because I want Gigi and Walt on as well. And we're going to have kind of like not a Florida man, but a UFO man talk.
Yeah.
Yes, Esmeralda, I thought it would be a good idea to do it part 2 because we just have so much information that's out there. And there were video clips that I wasn't able to play concerning the moon that I think will be interesting for everybody. And the fact is that I'm revamping the channel because my co-hosts that I had are too busy at this point in their life with conventions and Tom writing his book and both Tom and Rhiannon setting up UFO Expo in March. They just don't have the time to do live streams anymore. That's why they're no longer active on the channel. And I am independent.
Fuck up! Fuck up! Sorry.
I wish them the best. And we will proceed from there. And
fuck them.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
No, I know. I'm just saying that because we're having a party. The party.
I know you're being funny, but I was trying to be succinct and precise.
Yeah, you're a good dude. You have no ill will or any of that shit. You're an epic motherfucker. Love you, Tim.
Thank you. Thank you. Love you back. Love everybody in the chat too, by the way. When I get a chance, right, Susan?
You're gonna love Susan? Yeah, I love Susan a long time. Hey, I'm drunk. Sorry.
Yeah, Brandy, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to mix it up, and we're also going to expand a little bit beyond to.
There we go.
Well, I'll tell you. I think we had a much better live stream last week than I've had in a while, and
Yes.
we are definitely gonna. I want to get back into the UAP phenomenon a little more and everything that connects to it. So if that involves the paranormal, Bigfoot, whatever, we're going to explore those avenues. And there's a lot of stories that people aren't talking about or encounters that people aren't even aware of that we need to discuss because it'll show how vast the subject is.
Tim.
Yeah.
What are you going to talk about? Talking about? Did you say Bigfoot or UFOs? I'm sorry.
I said I want to talk about everything that connects to the UFO phenomenon.
Oh, so that could be Bigfoot.
And I said if Bigfoot is associated with the phenomenon, then we're going to talk about it because some people claim that Bigfoot himself is so curious that when there's sightings in the area, there are also Bigfoot sightings.
Bigfoot is a thing to talk about too. UFOs and Bigfoot are like my two favorite things. I'm a dork. I'll shut up.
Brandy says, I'm glad they are gone now. Tim can actually speak on his own channel and his guests can talk too. Yes.
Oh, shots fired, Brandy! Mwah, mwah, mwah.
We tried to do that with my former co-hosts, but we had a different arrangement and it didn't seem to go as well as I had hoped. But I do thank them for their contributions to the channel. Now, going on, Brandy, I do appreciate your comment because you are correct. Now I feel like I'm not, what is the word, tied down to where I can't talk. And I'm able to control the flow of the questions by going around the circle. It seems a little better that way.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say on behalf of many of us, thank God you can talk on your own channel again. We missed it. Oh God, we missed it so much.
Yeah, that's I think I said that in my comments.
Well, I'm glad I have everybody's support because the key is to collaborate with everyone, and that's what I've always wanted to do. And I may not be growing by leaps and bounds, but it doesn't matter because to me it is about the message rather than
the
size of the channel. You know,
let me tell you about this UFO man here. Okay, he has zero reasons in the YouTube sphere of things to hang out with people like myself or GG or Walt. Right? It probably have nothing relate to hang out with us, but this motherfucker hangs out with us because he likes us as people, and only that, this motherfucker here likes to have fun with his audience, right?
And with his friends.
And his friends. I'm gonna tell you, Tim.
Yeah.
Thanks for being an epic motherfucker, and thanks for putting your money where your mouth is every day of the week, and also thanks for never lying, and also thanks for being a good guy.
That's who I am, and thank you for the nice comments. I appreciate it. As Esmeralda said, Esmeralda said, Tim, your channel is one that is so interesting and always respectful, even when others are not to you. I admire that. Well, thank you, Esmeralda.
Exactly.
I try my best because, like I said, I was raised to believe that you treat others like they treat you, but that doesn't always apply when someone treats you poorly. Then you should treat them even better in some cases because you don't know the external circumstances of why they're treating you poorly. So I try to do the best I can. You're all family, every single one of you. And I want you to know that.
I gotta say too that you're all fucking family to me. Tim, you're family to me. Walt, you're family to me. GG, you stupid son of a bitch, you bastard, you cocksucking motherfucker. Love you to death, but also family to me. And what it comes down to is I fucking love you guys. And Tim's got somebody coming into his room, so he could be gone for the next 300 years. Fuck me. And Walt.
Yeah.
You're an epic motherfucker too, and I love you.
Well, thank you. And
Hey,
I want to be ready for coming tonight.
Walt, you're my crazy older brother.
You're all my crazy motherfucking older brothers.
The question of tonight.
I was baby.
Where were you when the towers fell?
You want to know where I was at? Well, I'll tell you.
Well, tell us.
Okay.
Waiting.
Shut up, Tim. Fuck you. Anyways, so what happened was, I was asleep in my room downstairs in the house of Temecula. And then I heard a bunch of noise and I woke up and I was really mad at my brother for waking me up, right? And then I went up there and I saw the first tower fall. I was like, oh shit.
Is this real?
Got hit. Excuse me, it got hit, right? The second tower got hit when I saw it, right? And so the first tower was hit by this point, and the second tower was hit, and I had it, and I had to go to the school district because I was supposed to work as a duty aide at the school district at Ville Ranch Middle School. Or no, Ville Elementary School. Sorry, shit. Fuck me. At Ville Elementary School, I was supposed to work. And, there was supposed to be no plays in the sky and that kind of shit. So when I was working, there's no plays in the sky. We had to keep all the kids calm. Any kid that came up to us talking about the shit, we had to just go, no, anything, don't worry about it. And we did. And I kept the kids calm. And that's what we did.
Now I can tell you where I was.
What was you doing?
I was employed at a nursing home in Chatfield, Minnesota called Chosen Valley Care Center. And I was the head cook. And I had just got done cooking the noon meal and serving it to the residents. And when they were done eating and I cleaned up the kitchen and I was done with that, I went out to the common area to visit with some of the residents, and we were watching a big screen TV, and the report of the first tower getting hit was on the TV, and everybody was in shock. And as we were watching the first tower burn, I saw the second tower get hit by the second plane. And it was a shock that the second one hit. And it was lower on the tower because the other one hit toward the 83rd floor on the first tower, and the second tower was hit by the 79th floor. I also watched them both fall. So it was just overwhelming. And since I had been in the Army at one time, I regretted that I wasn't still in, because I would have gone to the initial Desert Storm and gone after that group, that terrorist organization that actually was responsible or allegedly responsible for the towers. Now, there's been a lot of questions about that, and I cannot pinpoint the true people that were responsible.
Yes. I'm just gonna go grab his remote.
I gotta go for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Apparently I have hiccups. Oh, fuck me, I hiccups. Oh, fuck, the wrong one. Hiccups.
Hey, sorry about that.
But now I have hiccups.
I had the night before was a Sunday, and we was building radiators for a movie, and each vehicle requires you to build like 4 or 5 radiators because of all the crashing, so they go through radiators pretty quick. So what we have to do is we have to build like 5 of them, and then I think we had, it was for a semi truck for some movie. Not for sure what movie it was. So I had worked all weekend Saturday, all day Sunday, and I took off Monday. So I was probably up to about 12, and then I took the radiators to the back of the loading dock at airport for them to go out. And then I went home. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I got home. So I crashed. Me and Mrs. Walt crashed. She was off that Monday too.
Okay.
And then, we were asleep, and then all of a sudden we heard the biggest, awfulest racket. Somebody was beating the hell out of the front door like they was the po-po. So it was said the World Trade Center's a terrorist attack. I know it's a terrorist attack. So we put on the TV, and like Tim said, this was the first one had done been hit. And then we flipped up, and then we were sitting there watching it, and bam, the second one got hit, and a terrorist attack.
Right.
This was like I think we woke up at 9:40 in the morning. I think it was 9:40, almost 10 o'clock Eastern time.
Damn. I was already up. And I had gotten it early.
Yeah, I see Miss Susan's comment there. And that would have made it okay. It happened at 9, just say 9:30, just say 9 a.m. is right before it happened. So 9, so it would be 9, 10, 11 p.m. her time. It would have been 11 p.m. her time. Because it was 9 p.m.
I don't believe that for anything. I got the hiccups.
Everybody else says I had to
sorry.
Help Mrs.
Walter.
I'm
sorry for the hiccups.
Come on. Okay, let's see. Okay, Miss Esmeralda says, I just left my job working at the disability board on the VA. Found out all my work buddies, we are not allowed to leave the federal building. They were in Nashville, Tennessee.
Damn.
And then Nasi says, it was memorable for me. I was still in prison at that time. Nasi. Oh, Nos. Let's see, let me scroll back here a little bit. Yeah, she said, Miss Susan said, at home watching TV, live on TV. I think that was the first one that come through.
Nobody cares about the thing. So there you go. What are we
Then over
saying?
the years, you hear it's a damn. You heard it. I heard it was a insurance scam.
Yeah. Well, I'm drunk.
So the insurance people paid dude to come over here and bomb us. No,
I'll mute up.
yeah, I don't think it was no insurance scam.
Don't worry. I'll mute up.
Huh? Why would you mute up for? But yeah, we lost how many towers? Let's see, we lost 2 of the towers, but there was more of them that caught on fire and burned. All of them in that little plaza there were fried out. And then could you imagine when them bitches dropped? Could you imagine just the sheer amount of just shit coming down? I mean, just God.
So what now? Also,
Yeah,
I don't know
just
what
the debris
fucking
coming
Tim.
down when it fell. Yeah.
I don't know what Tim has going on. I have no idea. Well, I have no idea.
William.
Gigi's not gonna come. He's too tired.
Oh.
He
William's
don't-
not coming. He's too tired. Yeah.
he,
We're
he,
doing an
he
hour
don't give,
tonight.
he don't give a fuck. You know, he's too tired. He's too tired.
Yeah.
And Tim, he's gone. He gone.
Yeah, but he's there. He'll be back, I hope.
Yeah, he won't be back.
I was only gonna hang. Yeah, I was only gonna hang for 1 hour because I got work tomorrow.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm still jailed. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Man, I want to go live so bad I can't because I'm in jail. I'm a bad person.
Yeah, but you'll be out in a couple days.
Yeah, you know, maybe, hopefully.
You got all the people that comes to your channel.
What do you mean all the people come to my channel? All the same people come to your channel. Wait, what?
No, we usually get double on your channel. We usually get double the amount of people on your channel. Because
What do you mean?
you got more subs.
Well, what do you mean?
GG
has more subs than I do. What are you talking about? Also, Brady's talking. So Brady says, how long is your channel in jail for, sir? Oh, well, it should be out Wednesday, but I'm thinking Thursday I should be 100% out of jail.
Unless I put you back in it.
It was you the whole time? Fuck you, Tim.
No, it wasn't me at all. How did my picture turn into my logo?
I didn't do it. I can't do nothing from the phone.
I changed that.
You changed it to the it was the picture.
And now it's not.
Virtual background.
Yeah, I know. So watch. I'm never fucking mind. Fuck you guys. If you guys can't figure it out, you're stupid.
It had to be StreamYard because me and Sarah can't do that, can we? I don't think we can change his backgrounds. No.
No, he can just do it if you just. Never mind. He can just figure it out.
I'm working on it now.
If he just hits the right buttons. Fuck me. I'm too stupid to tell you guys. Fuck you guys.
It still isn't working. It's all right.
Oh my god. Never mind. Fuck me. It's best if I'm quiet.
Sarah, I went to settings. It doesn't work that way. Well, I know why. Duh.
There you go. That looks awesome. I can't do that for a telephone. Can
That's
you?
the one. That's the one Sarah made with the forward-facing alien head with the logo above the
I know. I
red
see
circle.
the little logo there. I've seen that. I said, "Oh, that's fucking cool."
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I had to step out. I had some visitors come in my room, so I had to mute for a little while.
Your mom is being. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm really drunk right now. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize to me or anyone for anything, Sarah, unless you're truly guilty of something evil. But you're not.
I don't know, Tim. I feel like I am. It's too bad. Oh shit! There's food here. Thanks, cuz Buzz. I got food, buddy. Everybody got food. I'm not gonna give a fuck, but I got food.
As like the day she was casting the birds, and William says, "I'll send you a gun," and I said, "I'll send you a taxidermy kit."
Hey, Walt,
Yeah.
Esmeralda said, thank you, Walt, for giving us a place to observe this day of so much sorrow.
Yeah, I know. It brought tears to me. I fucking cried. It was just awful. Yeah, I was glad I had the day off that day. You know.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there about how come the towers came down.
Yeah.
But
yeah, well, the same
I
channels
don't know.
that. Never mind.
Go ahead.
Nope.
See, well, okay. See, nobody's talking. Okay. Fucking Bin Laden and them were supposed to be militia.
Yep.
And I heard that I think it was the Clintons, but this is just hearsay. Was it the Clintons supposedly that was paying the militia over there?
Did you know that the U.S. government trained Bin Laden and his forces?
I wouldn't doubt it a
At
bit.
one time, we trained them.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden, boom, right?
Yep.
They bit the hand that fed them. I almost think that when they pulled out of Afghanistan recently, that sloppy pullout, that
They left all that shit on purpose.
They left all that stuff there on purpose as payback. Yep.
Well, they should have sabotaged it to be payback.
No, that's not what I mean. I think they left it fully operational as payback to the people they trained in advance.
Yeah. Well, that's like, for instance,
they didn't go into Iraq or Afghanistan to overthrow the terrorist group. They went in there to claim the oil fields.
Yeah, because wasn't one dude sitting across there burning them all at one time?
They had to set them on fire to stop them from spewing fumes into the air.
Oh, okay.
Because those fumes are being burned off, and then they could cap them with an explosion. All they had to do is drop a bomb on top of each one of them, a small charge, and it would blow up and it would stop the well from burning. Yes, Esmeralda, our government often has alternative motives. Yes. That's how they cap wells that set on fire in the oil fields. They use a small charge. They drop it on the flames and it puts it out. Sucks the air out of it.
Yeah, Nazi says, yep, none of the countries, the U.S. retaliated against or 911 had anything to do with 911.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't. They went in there for the oil. They used it as a reason to take over the country, to take their land assets and other things as well. In fact, I heard, Nos, that there was a Stargate in the possession of Iraqi royalty, and that we went in there to control it. I don't know that for certain, but I heard that.
That's the same thing I heard. Exact same thing.
I do not believe that Iraq had anything to do with it. I don't believe that Afghanistan had anything to do with it. I really believe that the people that were trained to fly those jets, the U.S. government was fully aware who they were because they had to get licensed in the United States to fly a jet. So you tell me if they knew or they didn't know. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out when you turn around and get a jet license to fly a passenger jet. So something happened. Somebody knew.
And then Miss Esmeralda says, yes, we choose who to blame, not look at who did it. Yeah.
Esmeralda said the Saudis had a lot to do with it. Nos, is that true? The Saudi Arabians had a lot to do with it?
Ooh, hold on. I know what I can do. I'm real close to my other computer. God darn it.
You know, I really believe the reason why Bush Jr. went into Iraq was he was trying to finish what his father started.
I'm gonna move up.
Who muted?
I did.
Why?
So I have nothing to add. Why would I? Sorry.
No, you have a lot to add.
Oh.
Anyways, taking this off of that.
Tim, no, I don't. That's not fucking even right. I don't.
Okay, getting away from that subject outside of what Esmeralda said, at You Have a Man, yes, finishing what Daddy started. That's pretty much the case. I don't know where my flock went. My flock is gone. That's really weird. I hope I didn't drive her away. There she is.
What does it matter where I go? Fuck me. Who cares? God damn.
I care.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Well, this isn't going the way we planned, is it, Walt?
I need to eat food.
Oh, okay.
I'll just stay out here and eat food.
Nas says the reason for the invasion. No, I'm just reading what Nas said. What Nas said was the reason for the invasion was because the burial site of Gilgamesh was found in Iraq, and he is a giant. The U.S. had to invade to stop the archaeological dig. I heard about that, Nas. I did.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard they came across a living giant that they actually encountered in a cave.
Yeah, in Kandahar.
Yeah,
wow.
Didn't they kill it or at least capture it?
Yeah, they killed it.
It's a red-haired giant. Yeah.
Yep, red-haired giant, and the standard, 6 fingers on each hand, 6 toes on each foot. That's the standard for their race.
Wasn't he considered a Nephilim?
That's from the stuff that was created by the Catholic Church, though.
Right.
And you have to take all of that with a grain of salt because it's rewritten histories.
Right. Now you need to turn up your mic a little.
Oh, sorry, let me see if I can.
Yeah, we love you, Sarah. You can come back. Don't leave. I didn't mean to drive you away.
Is that doing anything?
Yeah, you sound better.
There we go.
There we go. That's yeah.
I hear Nasi.
All right, back in the saddle again. Yeah. So the Catholic Church tampered with the histories the same as they did when they proceeded on through the British Empire. Right. You got to rewrite all the histories in order to maintain the narrative of any humans holding power.
Yeah.
And the efforts that have been engaged in for hundreds of years to conceal the existence of the giants is just part of that same equation, part of that same narrative that they fight to maintain.
Yeah. Hold on a second, Nos.
Yep.
My flock is everywhere. Come back on panel.
Sarah.
You're
Get your
missed.
Yeah. You've been told.
Hi, Nasi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
How are you,
Doing
Tim?
good.
I'm good, Bad. How you doing?
Getting ready to go bed.
How do you like my picture, Bat?
It's friggin' awesome.
Yeah.
You should take a screenshot of that and see if you can paint it.
Ooh.
I bet you could.
Send him the actual picture and I could try.
Okay, I'll send it to your dad and you can do with it
That's
as you
just so I can
please.
get it bigger so I can actually see detail on it better.
Okay. It seems like
Yeah, we were
Sarah doesn't want to come on again. I don't know why.
I think just the inebriation level means she's not comfortable with
she's
talking and making sure that she's able to maintain non-disruptive function while being inebriated.
Yeah, okay, that might be it.
That's all right. I ain't
So
even
she's-
been out of my room 5 minutes and I'm getting hollered at by a cat.
Come on, Ray. We were at the Saudis, and if you thought that they were, had anything to do with, part, and then whose side would it be on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would they have been on our side, or they would have been
Right.
on their side?
Well, here's where it comes to the reason why the U.S. had to invade once they found Gilgamesh's burial site. Is that once you have the establishing of the Epic of Gilgamesh as being true, that goes back to the stuff about celestials crossbreeding with humanity. And it also states that, the people of this region, the Arabs, the Persians, whatever terminology you want to use in modern parlance for it, that the Middle Easterners were people who were chosen for that particular intervention. Now, this happened all over the world, of course.
Yes, it wasn't just there. Yeah.
But between the church and Britain and the United States government, they have been destroying all evidence of all other sentient life on Earth.
Right. They've been
like
covering
the
it up.
Smithsonian's. Yeah, every time that skeletons from giants are found, the Smithsonian scoops them up and destroys them.
Right. Or the Vatican hides any records in their vaults.
Yeah, exactly. So it's this circumstance where when they've destroyed the evidence of the giants in all the other European cultures, then the Europeans aren't left with a counterclaim to favor of the Celestials if evidence of celestial activity is found in the Middle East.
Right.
Right. So it's one of those things where, because they have done so much destruction, they can't allow that evidence of celestial intervention in another culture like that, because, like, if you think of that in terms of being in the center of the Muslim world,
Right.
just look at how much more the zealotry would go up.
I remember
Like, that was
something
what
else. I remember something else they discovered in the Muslim world relatively recently. A few years ago, they discovered the Ark of Gabriel beneath the Grand Mosque, and that they transferred it to the Russians, who took it up to Antarctica. The Ark of Gabriel supposedly had some type of supernatural power inside of it.
Right.
And that was something else they found. I also know that there were more than one giant found in Iraq besides the burial site of Gilgamesh. They found other red giants that were in stasis pods that were totally intact, like they were just sleeping. And they were trying to revive them. World governments were trying to revive them. Did you hear about that, Moss?
Oh my God!
I've heard some of the rumors of it, but I haven't seen any of the reports themselves for me to be able to sync up with.
Right. I've actually seen quite a few reports, and I think I actually have photographs of the giants in the stasis. So I have one of a giant who was a king. He wore a crown and was in a stasis pod. And they showed the stasis pod lights that were still lit within the confines of his, what I would call a burial chamber.
Right.
Because they were within, like, what you would consider a stone burial chamber, but they had electronics in there as well, advanced electronics that were keeping them alive.
Yeah.
But they were giants, and they were red-haired, and they had red beards. Yep.
Yep.
That is some deep shit.
Yep. It's just amazing, some of the things that people aren't aware of that border on what you would probably consider strange compared to normal everyday life, that actually is occurring. And for instance, there were a lot of major UFO sightings during the Iraq crisis.
Yeah.
That soldiers came across. We're talking about large ships that actually came close to the ground, and they encountered them. And that happened during the Iraq War.
Yeah, there were a lot of encounters with celestial craft during that whole ordeal. And
I've actually heard there's encounters now in Ukraine.
Yep.
That they're trying to put a stop to what's going on the ground.
They're monitoring, because one of our main base stations is in Ukraine.
Yeah.
So we have resources that have been invested there, you know, only a few 100,000 years, you know, a million or so.
Welcome back, Sarah. We missed you. Yeah, the base station that you were talking about is in Ukraine, you said, in the Earth's crust, right? In the mantle?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you've got the Dnipro River that goes up through Ukraine that it marked the separation between territories for the pantheon of tribes that were responsible for people from Asia versus Europe. That was the separation point.
Cool. What was that, Sarah?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, because it took me a while to get the shit to even respond on my phone, because fuck me. Sorry, fuck.
It's okay. You're back. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. Got to run to the mail room, so to speak.
Yep. The little boys run. Yeah.
So, like, I made back, and just time for them to go. I have to take a piss. Fuck me. Fuck me. I have to get pissed too. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Well, my damn.
So, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
9/11. Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, you can. Okay, because my camera's froze.
Yeah. Yeah. When 9/11 happened, I was still in prison at the time. I had 2 months and 3 days left on my sentence. And I was in Airway Heights Correction Center, and I was in my room, just, you know, watching TV when the news got interrupted. You know, when the news interrupted the show I was watching, I should say.
Yeah.
And then I, you know, spent the next 12, 14, 16 hours just watching everything unfold.
Yeah, it was on every day for a year, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. And the same thing, you know, I did the same thing, you know, when the Fukushima quake happened. I was up all night watching the live news streams with all the updates.
Hiroshima. $53. Yeah, I didn't know if Kim wanted to just go an hour or maybe just 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, fucking YouTube wants me to split my channels up. They want my Legos away from my talk show.
Really?
Yeah. I said, what the hell? And how do they know that? And why are they saying that?
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, you're able to show your house. You're able to show the things that you have. There's lots of people that do unboxing videos for all the Lego sets.
Yeah.
And do the things where they build them and stuff. There's not a policy that prevents you from showing another company's product. right? And you're
Yeah.
not talking bad about the company or anything like that. So whoever it was that sent you that thing is smoking good rocks, big rocks.
Did you make it, Sarah? Are you there? Or at least she made it back. That's the most important thing.
I'm here. I'll be quiet.
Oh, yeah, there's okay. Well, you don't got. Why you be quiet for? The whole point is to talk.
I got birds. Sorry.
Oh, okay. But no, it looks like everything's slowing down to a crawl. An hour might be a good time to end this one. Wait till Tim gets back and see. I don't think.
Sorry. I don't have anything to add. I'm sorry.
No, we're all good.
Yeah.
No, I mean the whole show is about adding shit. I got nothing to add to this.
Well, yeah. Well, the smaller shows, people will watch them.
I don't know what that
The big shows they don't watch. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
I got like about 5 or 6 more views on some of my short shows, and then when I go long, the views stop it whenever the live's over.
Yeah.
That's because. Never mind.
And then I wonder how many times they skip ahead on my shows.
Right.
Watch
it's okay.
with Nubs.
Yeah,
Nubs is coming on in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's all good, Esmeralda. I was in prison because I needed to be in order to do the work I'm doing now.
Oh, Mrs. E. Oh, Miss E. Our little S&M'er. Yeah, she's gonna break out the whips and chains. I said, "Ooh, Miss E." I said, I was reading that in chat. I said, "Oh my God, yeah." Or is it S&W or S&M or S&J or
S&W does canned vegetables.
No, there's there's like leather and whips and chains and stuff. It's got 2 letters. One of them is S.
It's S&M. It's sadism and masochism. Yeah.
And what was the M one?
It's masochism.
Wow.
So sadism is, taking pleasure in inflicting suffering on others. Masochism is taking pleasure in receiving pain.
Wow. Now, see, I'm 62 years old, and I did not know what them 2 letters meant.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it meant something like sexy mom. Sexy mom, I didn't know. Hell.
Yeah, Esmeralda. So the prison time was part of the conspiracy setup that the shadow government did when they tried to kill me. But I had to go through that process in order to build the information and knowledge that I work with now. So it's just part of the price that needed to be paid so that I can do my part. Ain't nothing but a thing.
Dead air. Yep. As soon as Tim gets back, we'll wrap her up.
Yep.
Let's see here. Ow!
Sarah, I wish I was too.
Sarah.
Yep. Well, Esmeralda, I'm sure that we're going to be covering a lot of that stuff on Tim's channel with shows that'll be coming up.
While we're waiting on Tim, let's do a goatster. Where's the goats? There they are.
Woo, it's a hot day on the Sahara. Wow, you guys want to hear some animal facts? Bug fans, here's a good one. Praying mantises have an ear inside their stomach. How'd that get there? I don't know, look it up. Reindeer antlers were the original pretzels. The Sami people of Norway used to cut them off and then cook them in boiling oil. It would feed a whole tribe for months. Look it up. Do you have a cat person in your life? Let them know this fun fact. In the wild, snow leopards are typically power bottoms. Take that to the bank and look it up. Hey, this one's gonna sound crazy, but foxes are actually just gay coyotes. Look it up. You won't? Birds used to have teeth. Look it up. Opossums have the most nipples of any animal on the planet. 27 nipples. Look it up. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for animal facts. I'm Max, and these are the facts. This episode was brought to you by PETA. Hey, if you lost your dog, well, go to your local PETA shelter. Check the dumpster out back. We probably put it in there. There's another animal. Animal facts. Porcupines court each other by urinating on each other's spines. Look it up. Say this 5 times fast. Freshwater snail slime assists in the fertilization of salmon eggs like a blood-brain barrier and have been harvested heavily to be used for aphrodisiac perfume. Remember that next time you buy your girlfriend a little Valentine's Day gift, it could have snails in it. It's true, look it up. Gerbils used to be the size of dogs. Look it up, my friend. Did you guys know that the largest mammal on the planet, the blue whale, actually has the smallest mammal penis on the planet? That's true. I swear to God that's true. Because the gibbon doesn't have a very high sperm count, it can actually ejaculate up to 40 times in a single minute, which is necessary to keep evolution going. They also use gibbon ejaculate as the main ingredient in Viagra for that very same reason. So next time your husband pops one of those blue pills, just let him know he just ate gibbon jizz. Look it up. Well, that's it for Animal Facts. I'm Max. You're watching Animal Facts. Tune in next time when we talk about aphrodisiacs. Look it up.
I love that goat. Are you back yet, Tim? Timbo. Yeah. Okay, we'll give you my extra bone. Yeah, hold on. Let's see, I got it here somewhere. Aha, found it.
Yeah.